Hi y'all, it's Deb here with Creative Life, and today I am doing our last project for InLoveArts shop. So we are going to be using our 6x6 paper, and that was the paper pad that had all of these beautiful papers in it, and I'm going to show you. Here is what they all look like. Whoops. So this is Love Forever. So this was the paper pack that is 6x6 that I chose to use. And we're just going to do a really quick little folio. And I wanted to also use the DIY foil sheets that I got from the shop, okay? And right now I have them in my heat foil go press and foil machine. So I'm letting it warm up real quick. Now I did use 3 foils to get this done because I'm actually doing it on a chipboard piece from Recollection. So I'm not sure if that is a normal, this is the first time I've ever used it, so I'm really super excited. So let's see how this turns out. So I'm going to leave that on there. Oops, I got to put this back on here. And I just wanted to show you the combination that you do if you have one of these. So to do your foil, you lay your foil color side down on the black mat. Okay, then you place your chipboard on the back of that foil piece. You place a paper shim on top of that, okay, and then you go ahead and close that and let it warm up for a bit. Now, like I said, I did this 3 times. I'm not sure, this is the first time I've done a chipboard piece, so I've not done that before. So I'm going to lift this out of here, scoot that piece over, bring this over to the big kick, okay, to my Sizzix, and then I'm going to use my, let's see here, I don't know if this will fit through there. Yeah, it's not going to fit. So I'm going to use my metal shim. Okay, it's pretty beat up, you guys, so sorry. it's pretty bad. So I might make some racket here. So, okay. So I'm trying to get it as quiet as possible. Again, let's see. And I'm just going back and forth a few times. I know when I did that before, it seemed like it took a little bit better. So, again, and I am using the foil from the InLoveArts shop. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay that flat, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up. All right, now again, I already had done this a few times, so I'm going to lay this back in here. Okay, and put this back over here. And then you just lift your foil over that. Okay, so there it is. So, and that's what your foil, that's what you're left with. So if you wanted to save this foil, you could, and you could just cut this piece out and use it later for, you know, using your other stuff. And that's what I did before. Like I said, I already did it 3 times or 2 times. So this is the 3rd time, and that's what it looks like when it's done with your chipboard. So yay, so it's done. So that is going to be our little frame for on top of our little folio. So I'm going to put that to the side, okay, and we're going to go ahead and get started on our folio. So hi guys, I'm back. So For our folio, we're going to go ahead and cut two pieces that are 7 3/4 by 6 1/4. And you're going to score at 1.5 inches on both pieces. Now this means that the spine is going to overlap, okay? And that's kind of what I was looking for, something that would make this a little stronger. So, so when we put this together, your spine should look like this, okay? So it'll have a double on there, okay? And then we are going to do some L-shaped hinges, which are really simple hinges for this folio. Okay, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put together our folio, and I went ahead and stuck tape on my spine already, and now I'm just adding some glue. I'm going to go ahead and just make sure my corners are covered really well and kind of smooth that out. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my next piece and place that on top of that spine there. So both scored pieces will adhere together to make one spine. So I didn't use chipboard in this for this folio because I wanted it to be super simple, and some folios don't need to have a chipboard. So because this was a smaller folio, I didn't really feel that, and I just wanted it to be simple, easy tutorial for y'all. So that's why I didn't use the chipboard, so we don't have to worry about covering anything. It's pretty much already done, super easy peasy. So okay, now that we've put together our two pieces of paper for our folio, we're going to go ahead and place down our L-shaped hinged pages, okay? And you're going to need 3 pieces cut out that are 6.5 by 6. And on the 6.5 inch side, you're going to score a 1/2 inch. And see how I'm folding back that hinge right there where we scored? That is going to be your L-shaped hinge, okay? And that's going to be your page. So you're going to go ahead and place glue on that 1/2 inch piece, okay? And you're going to lay that down right next to the score line on the inside of your spine, okay? So basically I'm gonna once I get the glue on there, I'm gonna lay down my L shape hinge, and I'm gonna lift up my book just a tad, the front part, and just make sure that that's right, it's inside of the spine area and not laying on top of my score line, okay? Because if you lay your L-shaped hinge on your score line, it's not going to lay right, okay? And then you're going to grab your next piece. You're going to go ahead and fold that 1/2 inch back again, okay? And you're going to go ahead, place glue on there like you did the first one, and you're going to butt that up right next to the page that you just did, okay? So you're just placing that right next to that other page, and that is how you do an L-shaped hinge, okay? Now if you do an L-shaped hinge, just make sure that you do not load it down with embellishments or anything, because otherwise it will not hold together very well. It will be a little flimsy and it may fall apart. So you don't want to have a lot of embellishments that are really heavy, like metal pieces or a lot of flowers. I mean, you could put little tiny flowers on it, some lace, maybe some 1 or 2 little chipboards pieces if you're going to use that, but you don't want to do a lot of layering on that, okay? You want to keep it pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our closure, alrighty? And for the closure, I have some pretty ribbon here somewhere. Oh. So I've got some pretty ribbon right here, and I thought I would just go ahead and attach this all the way around. So now I can go ahead and I can cut the edges of my ribbon to meet up with one another, and I can just cut them. You can cut them at an angle or however you want. I usually just cut mine at an angle, like that. So I didn't cut very much off. So there we go. And then now we can go ahead and we can place our papers on top of our album here. Okay, so for your inside, you can decorate this however you'd like. So if you wanted to add pockets or whatever you want to do, you can definitely do that. And like here, I might go ahead and add a pocket here. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of little flaps from the pieces that we have left over from our cutting the pages and our folio. These would make good pockets. These would make good little flaps to add photos in or whatever you would like to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then once I get everything done, I'll be back and show you the finished product. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I went ahead and finished my little folio that we started, and I placed all my papers on it. I matted some photo mats and everything, and I also showed you how to cover your chipboard using the DIY hot foil paper that they have in their shop. Now they have different colors, so they just don't have this color here. They have many different colors. So, and I'll have the link down below so you can go check it out, okay? I used these flowers and this little resin were from my stash, but I wanted to cover, or not cover, but frame the little flowers that were inside on this paper. So stinking pretty, y'all. Look at that. This rose paper is just gorgeous. It's just absolutely beautiful. So, and then I covered this area here, the spine, and then that's the back. So it is super cute little folio, you guys. Again, we didn't use chipboard for this folio. We just used cardstock. Okay, so we went ahead and placed our closure on, and this opens up like this. Okay, and then here what we have is a little pocket with some little butterflies, and I just cut out the little butterflies and I left the middle blank. And the reason why is because I'm going to offer this as a giveaway. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys like it. So this little pocket right here, you could add a little title, or if you just want to add more butterflies, you can do that. Here is a little photo mat for you. And this goes right in here. This paper is so pretty, you guys. I really like their papers they have. Here you have a little rose on this paper right here, and what I did was I just took my X-Acto knife and went around the image, and then I did a little tiny photo mat that just slides right in through there. This flips over, okay, behind the page, and one, and this is just a little tiny closure for this part, and this just opens up like this. There's this here, and you can stick, like, maybe if you wanted to do like a couple small photos, or down here, but you do have this whole space right here for some photos. Okay, and then here this just folds in just like this. Okay, and I just used my own eyelets. So I just used my eyelets, or were from my stash. Okay, so that just gets tied up, and the lace too. So there we go. Moving on to page 2, we just did a little tuck spot here with a little photo mat, And look at that little birdhouse. I just love that birdhouse. And then here on this photo mat, I had some leftovers, right? And I just went ahead and cut them down to size and stuck them all on there. And, you know, just kind of used my distressed ink around the base of them, or the edges. So I thought that was really cute. And then this beautiful paper right here. I thought that these two really went good together. So, and then this just slides right in here like that. So it folds over like this. And then here on this side, again, I did the little birdhouse. I couldn't help it. I had to do the little birdhouse on this side too. So I did a little tuck spot, so you can add more photo mats in here if you want to. I also did a little card with a little flap right here if you want to stick some little pictures in here, or maybe journaling cards or something. And then on the back you have this cute little photo mat here. So there's that. Okay. And then here I did a butterfly, and I fussy cut out the butterfly, or not, I'm sorry, I didn't fussy cut out. I used my X-Acto knife to cut around the butterfly, and then I just used some lace and a little flower that I had in my stash. And I used the little pearls from the shop, and those are the acrylic dot pearl stickers. They have different colors, so you can definitely, you know, choose what color you get to match your paper if you want. And then I did some little tiny photo, just some photo mats here, and these just stick right back in through there. Okay, and then here on this one, again, I just went ahead and did a little flap, okay, and it's not magnetized. It doesn't need it because it closes pretty well. And then here you have another area for some photos. And then here I stuck some of those acrylic little frames that they have in their store. Now, I'm not sure. I got these last time, and they come in a little box like this. Okay, and they're all like have lace on them. So you get different designs. You get many different designs. So they're not all the same. Okay, so there are those. And so this just folds down like this. And then here I stuck another one of those little acrylic squares here. And then I stuck a little photo mat that just kind of slides up and out. Okay. And for this back page, what I did was I took both of the sheets that had this arbor on them, and I went ahead and fussy cut out the middle part of this top sheet, stuck the bottom sheet underneath, and then I went ahead and raised the top one up with foam tape. Okay, so you can see the foam tape, it's right in through here. Okay, and then and so it creates kind of like a 3D look, and then that just fits right in there, just like this. Okay, so and then you can see the little I love you on here, and I thought that looked so cute. So I did use my Wink of Stella to create a little bit of a shimmer on all of the flowers and such on here, the butterflies, the shoe. The shoe has some of that Wink of Stella on it. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it glimmering, but it does. So that is this little folio. So yeah, so I hope that you guys like it. Hope that you're inspired. Again, we didn't use any chipboard in this book at all. It's just all paper. And I am giving this away. So if you want to be included in the giveaway, please leave a comment down below, and I will pick the winner at the end of the month. So stay tuned, and thanks for joining me. I will take care. Bye.